And for the final dollar pairs of the day, we've got USD Swiss, USD Yen, and USD CAD. With USD Swiss on the daily time frame, we've got our break of structure with our swing high and our swing low. We've liquidated a high within this overall impulse in towards the downside, which then caused a bearish change in order flow. If we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, this daily change in order flow was a 4-hour break of structure in towards the downside, followed by another 4-hour break of structure in towards the downside. So this is my current swing high and this is my current swing low. Last week we were looking at this high here being the fuel to push price back in towards the downside. We didn't see that on Friday or Thursday evening when we took it, but we are now starting to see some bears come into the market. So what I want to now see on the 1-hour time frame is I want to see this demand chain that's been pushing price in towards the upside. I want to see that fail. And then what I want to see is price come back down to then retest this area of newly created fresh supply, take out maybe a liquidity high within that impulse in towards the downside, to then see a structure shift for then positioning myself in those shorts. If we move on to USDJPY, I'm still not looking to trade this because of these dangerous wicks over here and the risk of intervention at a certain level. We are seeing some price action trickling up, pushing price in towards the upside, but I do think that there'll be another intervention soon, especially if we reach the 160 levels again. Moving on to USD CAD on the daily time frame, we can see we've had our break of structure in towards the downside with our swing high and our swing low. We highlighted this liquidity high as a high that would push price in towards the downside to maybe target these lows over here. As you can see, we did have a strong sell-off in towards the downside, but we have now switched bullish again on the 4-hour time frame. We also highlighted last week that technically on the 4-hour time frame, we are bullish with a break of structure in towards the upside over here. So this is technically our swing low and this is our swing high. We've then liquidated some of the major points of liquidity within this overall impulse in towards the upside before then switching bullish on the lower time frame. If we go down onto the 1-hour time frame, what we can see is we've had a nice demand chain pushing price in towards the upside following a 1-hour break of structure. So we had this demand chain, pushing price in towards the upside, which is still currently going. This is our most recent demand zone over here. So if we see this get broken, I'll then be looking for that retest into the freshly created supply to then look for those shorts to target 50% of this 1-hour swing range, which could be down to maybe this low over here, as we've got currently right now lots of liquidity resting below all of this trend line.